Oh yes, this is the excitement right here. Dash cams. Do we need them? I feel confident or more confident just having one in the car all the time. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. But if you're watching this video, maybe the chances are you're on the hunt for a dash cam. So today we're going to take a look at this one. 4K, that's nice. Dual DashCam, also nice because it looks like a dual. I'm guessing it shoots front and rear, which is nice. I like that. Has Wi-Fi, has GPS, 4K front or 2K front or 1080p front plus 1080p inside. So I'm guessing you kind of have to make your choice. You can't have like 4K and 4K. That would be kind of nice, but we'll figure it out. We'll take a look. We'll see what's going down. Visit I guess this is by the company Otovoda. I probably totally botched that. Otovoda. No, I don't know. We'll look. Okay. Compatible with all types of vehicles. Yes, I would guess. Of course, vehicles that are protected. So you're not going to put this on a motorcycle because it's not going to be waterproof, right? High-speed sensor, f1.8 aperture, 6 glass lens, front and inside camera. As we said, 4K, 2K, 1080p, depending on the mode that you have it in. Super night vision, loop recording, motion detection, parking meter, 2-year warranty, etc., etc., etc. There's some more stuff there. Again, we'll put links to Amazon if you guys are like, I just want to read it myself. Then I would like head on over, read it yourself. I don't want to do it anyway. Anyways, did I even bring? I did. I brought my phone down. Not that we're going to use it, but here's the box right there. You know, has everything. What's the field of view on this? It says 170 degrees, which is kind of nice because you want wide. Parking monitor. You would probably, most of these you'd have to plug that into like an external battery pack or something like that. Usually, I'm not 100% sure. Motion detection, night vision. Yeah, I'm with you. Here's what your package contents right there. And a QR code to download their app. And last but not least, you get some specifications. So just so you know, up to 256 gigs, but not included. No. And you do get a QR code to actually, I guess, I'm guessing it would be like take you to their website, or maybe it takes you to their technical email. I don't know, something like that. Anyways, let's crack it open. So we're going to open the box, which is what we're doing right now. You guys have eyes. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to hook it into the car, and we'll drive around for a couple days, and then we'll come back and tell you what we think of the footage, because that's really what you want to see. Yes? Yes. Okay. And put that up here so you guys can see it. Seems fine. Black box. A black box. Got questions? Customer service. You can email them right there. There's a QR code again. Very nice. Quick start guide. Excellent. Sometimes I should probably use this. Fake memory card alert. So they're, yeah, I even got a fake memory card the other day. I ordered a SanDisk. I didn't get a SanDisk. QR codes for taking you right to like where you can get all like bigger, better manuals, all kinds of stuff. So we're not going to show you like setting it up in the car or going through it in the app or anything like that. If you want to see that, leave comments below. Maybe we'll do a second video. But really, I just want to show you what comes with it, and of course, what the footage is like that comes out of the camera. Here's the camera. We'll get back to that in a second. Nice box though, I will admit, nice box. Tons of cable. So you do get, I don't know why companies still use this cable. It's like the mini USB to USB-A. All right. Maybe there's a reason. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but maybe it is. And there's your 12-volt adapter, nice long. That's what's going to power it. And then you get a whole bunch of different mounts. So you do get, I like that they give you 2. That's fantastic. So if you have 2 cars like us, you can kind of swap it between them 2. That's nice. Suction cup mounts. This is this is your GPS. This is your GPS. So this is what you're going to, put it on your dash or whatever, and then you run up through that. I'm not going to do any of that right now, but that's what it's for, GPS. Yes, because it has GPS. And then your full-size manual right there. So that's also lovely. Also lovely. And you get this here. I guess this is where you pop it open to get access to the SD card, would be my guess, so that it's not easy to just go get all your footage. So that someone breaks in your car, they just can't be like, and Well, they'll just take the camera. Let's call it as it is, right? It's not really a theft thing, because that's just going. They're taking the whole thing. That's why they broke into your car in the first place, right? They want your stuff. Anyways, here is I like that it's little. I've got some that you're like, that's just big and people are just going to notice it. So there's going to be the mount that attaches to the suction cup right there. You guys can see it. That's going to just kind of, you pop it in and slide it so it locks. It's a good size camera on there, which is nice. I'm guessing these are going to be all your speakers. So yeah, that front camera element definitely looks bigger than the rear, because that rear is tiny, right? So if you do want 1080, I still think this one will produce better 1080, I would think. This is going to be your buttons to go in and around your menus, and you do get a little tiny screen. Okay. It looks kind of like maybe like speakers and microphones are kind of all over the place on this. I'm not 100% sure. There's going to be your charger on your mini USB. There's your like power on kind of, and your micro SD card, right? Nothing in there. Nope, nothing in there. Okay, it's cool looking though. I like that. It's, you know, as far as, just put that right there. Put it in the light. I think that looks, that's right there. As far as, you know, dash cams, I like that it's tiny. I do like that. All right, I'm gonna go mount this in the car. You've seen it right there in all its glory. And we'll come back after we've spent a few days recording with it. That sounds good. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, that's still, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Okay, focus. Yes, focus. All right, so we've been using this camera now probably for a good week. And there's a couple things I really like about it. Number one is just how small it is. I do like that. For a dash cam that has both front and rear facing cameras, this size is really good. You can kind of tuck it in behind, well, a little bit sort of behind your mirror. You can't completely behind, because then of course the camera that faces inside the car would only see the backside of the mirror. But still, you can get it kind of down and out of the way, and that's kind of nice. Screen-wise, it's small. It's a small screen, of course, because the unit itself, right, is small. So that screen there is going to be small, but big enough that if you want to look at it, it's there. There's that camera again, right? That back one right there. So you can kind of see information on it. Also, it's not, when it's on, it's not so bright or anything that it's like distracting, which I kind of like. Menus, easy to get through once you figure out what buttons do what. SD card was fine, went in, did its job. And the other thing, I put it in the car and I was like, I don't understand. There's a GPS module, but there's only one power, right? There's only one spot to put a USB on the actual dash cam. And then I realized that you kind of daisy chain the GPS. So basically your 12 volt or your cigarette lighter comes out into the GPS right there. And then the GPS goes into your camera. So the power flows through them all, which is why this cable, it's long, but it's not crazy long, because this would stick really to the window fairly close, right? Up, you put it up high, and you don't need a lot of cable, right? So that's kind of nice. I'm going to put some footage up here so that you can see it. I'll just play the footage on there. A few things to realize. 4K only happens when you're strictly and only using front camera. So the internal inside car camera, I guess you call it. If you turn that on, all the resolution drops. If you leave it off and you're like, I don't really care right now, maybe you're a person that is using this as a camera, maybe you're like a Lyft driver or an Uber driver or something like that, and having that internal. So you turn that on, then you get like, I think it's 2K front, 1080 inside, or 1080, I can't really remember. And then when you're done your shift and you don't care anymore, then you turn that off and you put it back to 4K, and then you just get 4K on the front. But I do like that you get the option, right, for having, you know, both, depending on what you want. Daytime wise, it's a nice, and I kind of like this, it's a nice flat color profile that it records. It doesn't like boost the saturation. Of course, it is recording a lot of information, so don't expect like a high bit rate or anything like that. So for a 4K dash cam, I think it looks decent, right? And even the 1080p or 2K, I think it was, inside and outside, quality again is decent. And if you're especially like an Uber driver or a Lyft driver or something like that, it's going to capture enough really that you can see what's going on. So if somebody's in your car doing something that they shouldn't be, you're going to have no issues, I would think, being able to capture them and be able to just, get a good Face ID, get a good recognition to prove that that person is who it was that was in your car doing whatever they shouldn't have been doing, et cetera, et cetera. For us, we'll probably just use something like this and keep it in 4K all the time because, 4K gives you a little bit higher quality, of course, which is going to be really nice if you want to kind of zoom in and capture like license plates and things like that. Now, we did take it out, throughout the day. Of course, we took it out at nighttime, and we took it out, little things like driving kind of through parkades and things like that where the light is low, but it's not dark, like midnight dark. And then, of course, we actually drove it when there was zero light, just your headlight lights. And you know what? Where we live, there is no like ambient light that kind of comes from like the cities and things like that. So when the sun goes down and it gets dark, it is black dark. It is, you can't see your hand in front of your face dark because there's just nothing. It's there's no light bleed, whatever it is. So it actually did better than I thought it was going to do because, a lot of cameras really suffer with having so much like black versus the beams of your light. And it's really hard for them to kind of go back and forth between those two, but it did decent. You know what? I was okay with it. No dash cam, in my opinion, really does super well at night because their sensors just aren't big enough and their compression is fairly high so that they can get long stretches of time on a memory card without having to start overwriting. So we filled up the card once during our thing for sure, but I would say we probably got, I don't know, I think we put a 32 gig card in there. We probably got about 3-ish hours would be my guess, somewhere in that range. So not too bad. And that was running a mixture of dual cam, so front and rear, and then of course just single cam in 4K. So we got a little bit of both. Yeah, you know what? It's a nice camera. I like it. It's good. I kind of like actually that it's kind of one cable with the GPS sitting in there, so you don't have as many cables coming out of the actual GPS unit, which is really nice. I'm gonna give it a win. The only thing is, if you're a person that wanted 4K front and 4K internal, you're not gonna get that. But I don't know how many dash cams out there actually do that, because especially at this kind of price point, because you need a lot faster processing. Plus, you need to make sure you have memory cards that have the ability to actually write fast enough continuously to be able to do that. So that's kind of a limitation as well. All right, guys. Yeah, it's good. I'll put links to this dash cam down below if you guys are interested. That's it right there. Easy to install. Comes with everything you need. I do like the fact that it comes with like the suction cup mount, so you can put it on and take it off, move it between cars. And the fact that the GPS and everything is there. Once you unplug it from here, you can take the whole unit with GPS and everything with you, if you're someone that doesn't necessarily stick this on. All right, guys. That's it. Links down below to this little dash cam, and we're going to leave you there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.